My name is Jennifer Collins, and I'm the Dean of SMU Dedman School of Law, and we are so delighted that you are considering SMU for your LLM program. We were one of the very first law schools in the United States to start an LLM program, and as a result, you will be joining an alumni network 70 years strong. Our alums have served as Chief Justices of courts in countries such as Japan, Indonesia, and Thailand. They have served as both general counsels and CEOs of multinational corporations and as ambassadors and leading figures in law firms. And you get to join that alumni network by studying in Dallas, one of the most vibrant, diverse, interesting cities in the United States, with a booming economy and lots of opportunities for you to meet outstanding faculty, supportive classmates, and wonderful attorneys and business people who can help guide you in your career. We are here to answer any questions that you might have. Thank you so much for considering SMU, and I wish you all the best in your law school journey.
Hello, I'm Martin Camp. I'm the Assistant Dean of Graduate and International Programs at SMU Dedman School of Law. And I want to give you a little tour today of the campus facilities and what your new home may be when you come and join us in our International LLM program. All right, so when we leave the Dean Suite, we're in the middle of Story Hall, which is our main administrative building. And if you look over here on the wall, you'll see we've got composite of some of our international students from last year. This poster shows our corporate counsel externship program. Each of these logos are corporations in Dallas that offer externship opportunities for our students, and several of our international students have participated in this. Dallas has more Fortune 500 companies than any other city in the United States other than New York. And so it's one of the great opportunities we have in our international LLM program. So follow me on. I'm going to take you now to the Dean of Students office. This is where Dean Steve Yeager is going to wave at you from a distance and say hello. He is our Dean of Students and works with all of our international and our domestic students, LLM masters, doctors, and JD students. The law school is about to celebrate its 100th year, and Dallas initially was a prairie. So every one of these trees have been planted and watered and nurtured and now represent this beautiful campus where we are. You might notice I'm wearing a hat. I walk to work. I walk to work because I'm able to live 4 blocks away. Most of our international students are able to walk or take shuttle buses from nearby apartments. The Park Cities, where we're located, University Park and Highland Park, is one of the safest and the cleanest and the most beautiful parts of Dallas. So you could feel at home here and feel safe here. But we have sun, and I wear a hat to block the sun. But in addition, it's kind of like my job here. I'm the Dean of Graduate Programs, but I wear a lot of hats. And one of the hats I wear is a professor. So I teach many of the international students. I teach a course in business enterprise, I teach property law, and then I also am your academic advisor. So when you come, I will be the person to help you decide what are the courses that are most important for you when you're in our program. And our program's set up so that you can follow your dreams. You can take a bar exam in Texas or New York if that's what you want to do. You can specialize in different subject areas if there are things you're particularly interested in. And this is part of what I do as your Dean of Graduate Programs. We're going in now to the first floor of the law library, and this is an area where students gather, and it's also an area where we have 2 of our largest classrooms. All right. So as you can see, this room is set up not only to be a classroom, but also it's set up so that it can be a courtroom. And sometimes we have appellate courts or other official bodies come and actually have trials here that students can watch. It's also a place we often will have special international visitors or other people. So it's a great space, and imagine yourself here taking classes and learning in your program. So welcome to the courtroom. This gives you a little bit of an idea about what a jury trial might be like in the United States, and we teach classes here that give students advocacy opportunities. So follow me into Florence 207. This is one of the classrooms. This is a classroom that I am currently teaching in. Should give you an idea of the feel of being a law student at SMU Dedman School of Law. I'm happy to have had this opportunity to welcome you and show you our beautiful campus. The school has been selected one of the most beautiful colleges in the United States for many years. And I would personally love to be able to teach you, maybe even in this classroom. If you have any questions or any thing that you want to know, we're always happy to answer, and you can find all information.
I'm Professor Paul Rogers, and I've had the pleasure of serving on the SMU Law faculty for 40 years, 9 of which I served as dean. And during that time, I've traveled abroad and met many of our international graduates in countries around the world. We have a rich tradition at SMU in educating international lawyers dating from the early 1950s, and many of our graduates have gone on to become Supreme Court justices and ministers of law and finance and CEOs and managing partners in large law firms. And we have a wonderful faculty who's dedicated to international and comparative law and teaching our international law students. So we hope you'll consider SMU, and we hope to see you on the hilltop next year.
大家好，我叫邵树杰，我是在国内读政法大学研究生期间指导了 SMU 这个全奖的项目，就过来了。来了之后发现体验完全就是超乎想象，跟班上的同学，国际生跟中国同学都结下了非常深厚的友谊，而且 Dean Yeager 对我们特别好，尤其是我在下半学期学校联系我去了一个叫 Texas Instruments 的半导体公司法务部进行实习，收获非常多，以及跟单位里的同事都建立了长期的联系，就是非常的有意义。所以如果有机会的话，大家一定要争取来 SMU 参加这个 LLM 的项目。
嗨，大家好，我是唐国香，我是2018届 SMU 校友，去年8月份回国，目前呢是在深圳就职于华为法务部门。我在 SMU 的这9个多月的学习当中，以及在美国复习纽约 bar 的这2-3个月里呢，觉得自己无论是在学习专业知识以及生活文化等各个方面都有非常大的收获，自己也觉得这一年十分的充实，所以十分欢迎各位师弟师妹们报名 SMU， 谢谢。